Massachusetts. He's representing Gorilla Crew Fitness. Let's hear it for Javier Hanner Acosta. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Kevin McDonald.
All right, we got Defilipes in the red trunks, and we got Acosta standing across in the black trunks. Here we go.
Long reach advantage and height advantage for Tyler Defilipes. Hunter Javier has shown that he's got big power in his hands, though.
And Acosta's coming out as a southpaw, but he switched his stance a couple times in the corner, and I just wonder if he's going to continue that, if he'll fight in both stances for this match.
And Acosta coming out very measured in this fight.
Little slip.
Slip off the head kick, and in full guard does Defilipes land.
And Defilipes, he took advantage of that, right? Yeah. He came right in. Acosta was able to get guard. You want to see a little sense of urgency, though, because I have a feeling Acosta wanted to be shooting for a triangle attempt. When you find yourself on your back this early, if this isn't where you want to be, you want to see some urgency to get back to the feet.
Yeah, maybe one or two sub attempts, but then work your way back up. See if it's there. If it's not, then use the fence, which he is right there. He does need to turn himself now, but he is right next to the fence.
I mean, these 3-minute rounds go by so fast, right? We're already a minute in. You got 2 minutes left, and if you spend too much time on your back, then you lose the round, really.
Yep.
He's landed some good shots off of his back.
He is.
Oh, that one might have hurt Defilipes.
Defilipes trying to posture up and break the guard, but Javier Acosta going high and doing a good job of kind of collar tying the head and making a little bit more power on those shots from the back. They started to get a little reaction out of Defilipes there, who's still in top position, but we'll see if he can posture up and land something of effect.
Yeah, he wasn't liking those shots. They were affecting him. They were causing him to move. He was trying to pull that position, but Acosta's doing a good job of keeping him here.
And again, are those the shots that are going to generate enough power to really rattle you, or are they just annoying ones that just sting and are inconvenient? But regardless, still working is Hunter Javier, who finds himself trying to scoop up in reverse position, but Defilipes trying to bite on a neck, and Hunter with the reversal, able to score a single leg takedown after edging up to his feet.
Really nice by Acosta to stay on that and then attack that single leg and reverse the position there.
Yeah, and he turned him very well. He's working for that, to pass that guard right now.
Good ground and pound.
Couple big shots.
Yeah, a couple very solid ones. No fat on those punches from Javier Acosta.
And it looks like Defilipes, maybe his lip is busted, or there's a little bit of blood coming from his mouth, maybe. I can't tell if his mouth guard's discolored.
Yeah, there might be a little blood there. Could have been one of those shots from the bottom. A couple of those started to add up a little. I mean, most of them were just kind of like touch-em shots, but a couple of them, you could tell he reacted.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't take much to pulp something if you hit it right.
Especially with these little gloves.
We're going to see a second round tonight. Fights have been going by so fast. A full round has finally endured, and we saw some momentum shifts between the two. I mean, Defilipes capitalizing on a mistake early, and then Hunter Javier able to readjust and end the round on top and in a good spot.
Now go put it on. You look great. Move forward, go first, like you said in the beginning. Go first with straight punches, and just get a pressure back. Then you can decide if you want to go for a kick or not. If you throw a straight punch and finish the kicks if you want, you will hit him. Okay. Right? If you get on top, look to pass, and just assume he's got a world-class triangle and a world-class guillotine. Stay out of danger. Is that right? He's real tired if we touch that body. Understand? Yeah. Hey, you look so good. Have some self-belief, buddy. Go. Hey, you're doing great. Doing great. Small mistake on our back. You look great. Go get some. Straight shot. Hey, let's go. Put it on.
I'm a huge fan of tag team advice there between Tyson Chartier and Jake Pillar there, whereas Tyson was going on and giving him good, sound advice with the technical aspects of touching the body and the ground and pound work that was good. And Jake Pillar reinforcing that mental belief in his fighter that's 0-2, who's in a big moment looking for that first win, and telling him have some self-belief in there with those skills. It was a great round, well seasoned, outstanding corner work from Javier and Pilla.
Absolutely.
And there he is, right in.
And he shoots for the
That was a
takedown.
nice sequence.
And doing right what his coaches told him. Picking away at the body and then entering on a double.
And Acosta must have felt something when they're on the ground before that made him want to shoot in so quickly. I mean, he spent the whole second half of that round on top. It was pretty controlling and dominant here. He seems to be the stronger guy.
And he certainly the efficacy of his ground and pound. And he's doing all right with the clinch work here. Short shots, but they're adding up. And Defilipes is uncomfortable.
Oh, he jumps on the back.
Can he get a hook in?
That was wily.
He was almost too high, but he's able to get one of those hooks in.
And Defilipes able to negate the other hook, and he's got his feet
that's
planted.
in there.
That's on the chin.
It's
on the chin.
Yeah.
But finishable is Javier Acosta looking to set up a body triangle here.
Yeah, sometimes if you crank hard enough on the chin, it could be a tap, but he's safe for now.
He's staying composed, not rushing anything.
He's fighting the hand.
Defilipes doing a good job of staying defensively sound right now, and he's in a position where he could use the cage to position his feet for some sort of explosion. But that's
deep.
under the
That's
chin
under
there.
the chin now. And see that blood?
Yeah, Acosta could maybe finish this with just one arm if he pinched that elbow to his left.
Yeah, it's almost like he doesn't have the complete back angle where he can't arch his hips in to create that fulcrum. So great job surviving and staying calm from Defilipes there. Though the choke was in, the position wasn't quite complete enough. And Acosta showing maturity, staying on top, riding this position instead of losing it after losing the submission.
Putting the mouth guard back in.
Didn't want that.
Full mount now for Acosta.
And he's staying heavy. Right, look for him to pop up at some point, throw some big ground and pound shots, and then try to stay heavy in this position again.
Great job.
Gets the back again.
Riding the position, blowing into the back take, letting Defilipes make the moves, and then being a step and a half ahead of him in the grappling chess game is Acosta right now. Excellent work.
And this is exhausting, right? Trying to escape, having your back taken, ending up in mount, right? For those of you at home, it might not look like a ton's going on here, but when you're muscle to muscle, you're trying to fight out of these positions, you know, it gets tiring. And we're ending this round. We got 20 seconds left.
And there's a choke attempt there. Looks like it's a decent fight. Don't have that now body triangle cinched in. Switching the hand, switching the grip, trying to get something deep. Going palm to palm. Defilipes, as tough as they make him, surviving this, fighting the grips. And making it to the end of the round. Got to think that Javier Acosta's up 2 rounds comfortably. Miguel Sevison, we finally had 2 full rounds. We're going to kick it to Defilipes' corner, bud. He started the round 3.
The body all day. Straight punches all day. That is the worst possible scenario you could be in. Got out of it. His arms are gassed. I want you to work body with punches and coming up with head kicks. Stay strong, stay long, hands up. He's gassed. He thought he had you. He thought he had you. You're still here. He doesn't want to be here. Work the body, don't headhunt. Only come up top with head kicks. You need to finish. Work the body with straight punches. I don't want flimsy teeps to the body. I want straight punches, and then if you have it, you see it, hands, Leon. Let's go. He's gassed.
Outstanding counter work from Jason Hurwitz, cornering against his former opponent, trying to get his teammate excited to come back and rally in round 3 after being down 2 rounds. Half motivation, half sound advice work into the body, but impressed with the corner work of both of these guys. We've got 2 complete rounds between these 2 combatants. Taking it to the coach's corner here with the mother effing minute with Miguel Sevison. What a competitive fight.
Man, this fight is so good. Tyler, I do agree, has to do long, straight punches, maybe catch him. Oh, he might catch him here with his neck. Javier has to take him down, and then he's just the stronger grappler, so he just needs to stay on him, and I think you'll see a finish from him.
And right to work on the body is Defilipes in the first frame of that round, forcing Javier to shoot and capitalizing with a choke attempt to find himself in top position here is Defilipes, but like you mentioned, he definitely needs a finish.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt that Javier won the second round, The first round could have gone either way. Defilipes spent a lot of time on top of that round. Javier was more aggressive even from his back, but you know how the judges score it. Sometimes just being on top is enough to get you that round. So the second round, no doubt, but I think Acosta he needs to get this round to secure this fight.
Yeah, I would agree that you can't really be too certain that you won the first round when there was a significant momentum shift right there. So I'd say that's a great point. That even though, that's not a guarantee that Acosta is up 2 rounds.
Right. In your head, you might be thinking like all that momentum was for Acosta for the last. But that's not how fights are scored. Right. So it feels like Acosta's winning, but what do the scorecards say? And I mean, who knows what's going to happen with this position? It looks like Acosta's trying to find an armbar, but his own arm position's very odd.
Yeah,
how is this going to go?
He doesn't have the angle to secure that armbar, but he's inching towards it. And while he inches towards it, he's eating a couple of good shots from Defilipes, who's enjoying tight. There's another couple hammer fists. So
Defilipes is every time that Javier tries to scoot his arm out, he's squeezing his legs. He's keeping his arm stuck in that position.
Yeah.
And Acosta's having trouble being offensive because he just slipped it out. Might be able to get a better attempt, but he is stuck against the cage.
And that was great work from Defilipes, who now gets
them up there.
Yeah, Kevin McDonald standing them both up.
I mean,
and Defilipes trying to get the top position again. Maybe he thinks that this is the avenue for him to finish the fight.
I don't mind stand-up sometimes, but that was sort of like a threatening position for submissions. Yeah. And Defilipes was landing some shots.
Yeah.
I did think it was a little bit of a quick stand-up. I wouldn't have minded seeing them grapple a little bit more, but Defilipes is right back in.
I mean, that's been the style of this fight. We've been blessed with first-round finishes, so let them work, I'd say. But regardless, Defilipes is certainly in control of this third round and landing the more effective grappling and the more effective strikes. He's landed some good ground and pound. Not enough to warrant a finish or anything close to it, but that first round might be up in the air, just as you mentioned, and we could see a closer scorecards than we anticipated.
Wow. Interesting change of the tide here.
Yeah, three-minute rounds in books, and from record finishes to finally a decision.
Wow.
And close to it, but that first round might be up in the air, just as effective grappling and